How's it going, guys? So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I'm actually going to show you how to prepare a pond and make a pond suitable for breeding guppies in. So I'll just show you here. This is a pond that I've already prepared, and this is going to be my goldfish pond. So I've kind of dazzled it up a bit with some plants and driftwood and all sorts of things. So I'll just show you how to actually make the pond a bit, and we'll fill it up with water. So first thing is, I'm doing this in a greenhouse, so I'm lucky because I have some of these sleepers as a garden bed to work with. So those are my boundaries. But I guess the important thing for you is to mark where you want the pond to go. So I'm actually going to try dig as deep as I can into the soil until I hit shale. So in this area we have quite a bit of shale that's really close to the surface, which is kind of good in this situation because it'll give our pond liner a really stable and strong, hard place to sit on. So that's good. Alrighty, so let me just do this quickly and I'll get back to you. Alrighty, so we've now taken all the soil out. There was a lot more than that. And got our pond to the desired depth that we want, which is probably about 30 centimeters deep, which is really good. And there's some deeper spots as well. This is just a really easy DIY pond, so we're not going to get too technical with different levels and things like that. So now the next step is to cut the pond lining. So the way I do that is I measure the length and width and find the area, and then I just add on the depth and a little bit more so that it overlaps over the pond. So that's just what I do. Alrighty, so let's go cut that pond lining right now. Alrighty, so here I've put the pond liner in, so you can see why we need the overhang or the edging, because you kind of loop it around the sides. So another thing with pond liner is usually you put the matte side underneath, but to be honest I don't think it really matters. I just do the matte side underneath just because I think that's what you're supposed to do, but probably not the correct way, but it works. So now what we're going to do is line the sides with rocks to make sure that the edging stays there before we put water in. So we'll do that now. Alrighty, so now it's just a matter of lining all the edges with rocks. You want to do the edges first just because that's where, when you fill up the water, that's where they're going to fall down, so the lining's going to fall down. Alrighty, so we just got this corner now. Just make sure they're nice and strong, and then whatever rocks you got else, just put on to some places that you think need it. So like, I think this will fall, so I'll put it here and here. Alrighty. So now I'm going to line the rest of the pond just like this, full of rocks, and then we can fill with water. Alrighty, so this is the finished product with the rocks. I've just put bricks in the front here because I'll just show you what I did on this other pond. I actually like to have the front with these bricks with these holes in, so I can plant stuff and make it a bit more green. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this pond. So now it's just time to fill up with water. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've just filled this up with half tank water. We have a 20,000 litre tank here, so I just use that. And then the other half, I just have some pond water here from this pond that I keep to grow duckweed. So I just use that. That's why there's duckweed in here. And this actually would be good to go for any sort of pond fish. But I'm going to let it age for about 2 or 3 days, and then I can add things in here. So the last thing that I've got to do is probably the most fun thing for me, in my opinion, and that's landscaping. So if you have a look at this pond here, I just got bromeliads around the side, a big piece of driftwood, a lily pad, frog bits, all sorts of little freshwater plants, some pond weeds, all sorts of things. So that's going to be the fun part for me. And so I hope you enjoyed the video. As you can see, I probably need to go for a shower right now or a swim. But if you have any questions about the pond building process or anything like that, just put them down in the comments below. I will be updating, doing an update video of actually putting fish in this pond. So yeah, I probably will do some sort of fancy goldfish or something like that, as I've already got guppies and that sort of thing. So yeah, alrighty, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.